His Excellency Obasanjo akiweza kupeana heshima zake kwa mwili wa mwenda zake Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga. Mheshimiwa Rais hivi sasa akiweza kupeana heshima zake kwa mwili wa mwenda zake akiwa akisindikizwa na nduguye Raila Odinga, seneta wa jimbo la Siaya, Dr. Odinga. Nizamu sasa ya Rais mstaafu Mheshimiwa Kenyatta kuweza kupeana
which is led by the Anglican Church of Kenya. So I take this opportunity to invite Cameroon, who is the worship leader on behalf of the Bishop Diocese of Bondo, to guide us on the Italian service led by the Anglican Church of Kenya. Cameroon, kindly take charge.
Asante sana kwaya, tunapoendelea pamoja na Inspector General wa polisi kuweza kujiunga nasi kuomboleza kiongozi wetu Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga.
That we as Kenyans may be governed in the way of peace, love and unity.
O God of the living and the dead, we may find comfort in you. May this grief...
And I believe in the heart of many African nations.
Holy God, we come to you today.
The children that are here and all the other family members. And I want to the eulogy of the late Prime Minister and also
we are waiting to receive the message of God, and I want to thank. This is something which will go in the annals of history, and no one say they had been so cooperating with us. And I want to thank them so much for giving us easier time. Now, we are going to sing a song of hope, which means and your children, Rosemary Raila Jr., Jaramogi Oginga Odinga family, Your Excellency, the love of God for them will remain intact. Romans chapter 12, verse 15 calls us and says, "Come to hear and learn from the virtues of the deceased, that no one has power over the day of his death." Let us always listen to the people of Kenya and make justice flow like a river.
So that we could commit them to prayer. Members, that they had for him that we cannot describe. Jerusalem, may the choir of angels welcome you, our brother Raila.
Honorable John Mulimba, Minister of State for Foreign and Foreign Affairs, Uganda. Honorable Ruhakana Rugunda.
Entrepreneurship and scholarship with ease. Besides his career in politics, Mr. Odinga is also a successful businessman and entrepreneur. Nairobi's Department of Mechanical Engineering between 1970 and 1974, and served at the Kenya Bureau effortlessly, moving from dusty Kamkuji grounds to a meeting in diplomatic circuits of the country within an hour. It was normal for Raila to be tear-gassed. The Liberal Democratic Party in 1997. And in 2005, his present political vehicle, he challenged the election results at the Supreme Court, which ruled in favor of his opponents. He accepted the verdict and took up the leadership of the opposition. With early education in Kisumu and Siaya, before leaving for Germany, where he began his high school education. In the then East Germany, where he obtained a Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, specializing in production technology. In February 2024, of a great man that we are standing here to celebrate today. My name is Honorable Emily Ogden Politics, and whose legacy will shape Kenya's destiny for generations to come. They are the timeless words of President William Ruto. The last struggles, and agreed with his philosophy that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it had courage. Possibility of death in pursuit of an awards die many times before their death, and the valiant never taste of death but once. Footsteps of his father, and the spirit of selflessness that ran deep in his heritage, Raila Odinga, just as his people bought into his vision and mission. Once he felt he had the mandate of the people, there could be no turning back, not only in Kenya, but across Africa and beyond. Generations to come will honor him and offer. Earlier, he had served as a member of parliament for Lang'ata constituency within the city of Nairobi from 1992 and beyond. It is this record that saw him appointed as Special Peace Envoy of the African Union in February 2011. Following the post-election voluntary, there were not more than 5 black students in the whole college. As a leader, Raila collective leadership, humility, honesty, discipline, and hard work.
I think everyone has brought Baba's body home. I've traveled the journey. I would like to say a very big thank you, Erokamani, to you. I'm very exhausted, but I'm still strong. Nikech, I know that's what Baba would have wanted. And today,
from verse 1 to 8. Our second reading is taken from as my ancestors did, with a clear recalling your tears, I long to see you, which is in you through the laying of my hands, or of me, his prisoner. Rather, join with me in suffering for the gospel,
which marks the final journey of our brother Raila, a person of the cadre of Raila Odinga. For that, I want to say this. Friends, as we gather here, Raila Odinga was a member of this diocese and was also a member of this parish, Odinga's family in that church, which now is gone. He was baptized under controversial circumstances. The father chose the name Raila Odinga instead of a Mr. John or David or something else. That was his first time to take Holy Communion.
And after my wife had given them mid-morning tea and uji, they come Kwalayo, because he was caring. He was caring that they offload. Raila was, but we want you to pay. We'll continue. Let me also say that Ecclesiastes, when death comes, it disrupts, but it is only those who wait upon God, the broad-based government. We know that death has disrupted the country, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Flow like a river, and democracy of our nation grow.
We now request all my bishops who are supposed to
as we enjoy the lighter moments through Jesus.
Na hata wakati ya mawaziri, wakati alinipigia simu akaniambia anataka wewe ujumuike na watu fulani hapa huwe mawaziri, niliamua nikasema baba, upendavyo ndio nitatenda. Na hata wakati nilikuwa waziri ambaye nimeingia kwenye mamlaka ya cabinet secretary kwa mara ya kwanza, wacha niseme leo wasi baba mwenyewe amekuwa akinishauri vile nitaelekeza na nitafanya mambo ya community integration. Kwa hivyo mimi nakwambia Mheshimiwa Rais, wakati ulikuwa unafanya campaign, hata wewe mwenyewe ukija Turkana ulikuwa unaniona vizuri na msimamo, na huo msimamo wakati wa mwisho baba siku moja ndio akaenda kwenye dunia hii ya pili. Aliniambia nyinyi mkae serikalini kwa sababu hapo ndio nimewaachia. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Rais, wewe unajua tu tutawacha mambo yote, lakini yale baba alituacha hivyo hivyo. Na kwa wenye wanasema hao ni ODM tucheseni hapa Nyanza, lakini jueni ODM iko Kenya mzima. Na sisi tutafanya vile tumekuwa tukifanya. So ile ya Western na Luo mcheze tu, lakini kwetu kwingine tuko penye tumekuwa. Asante sana, tuko kazi.
Na Raila amenifunza mambo matatu. Ya kwanza amesema wewe ukitaka ufanye siasa nchi hii mpaka uwe na wananchi. Listen to what the people are saying. Ya pili, walikuwa wanafikiria Raila alikuwa a violent person. Raila was a very peaceful person. Alikuwa ananiambia Oparanya, peace is very important to the country for the development of the country. Ya mwisho aliniambia Bwana Oparanya, don't burn bridges. There are no permanent friends in politics. There are no permanent enemies in politics. And that's why I have decided to take you to the government under Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Na yeye amesema wakati nilikutana na yeye mwisho, alisema, nilikuwa na senator wa Migori, na alisema sisi tutakaa kwa broad based government na tuunge mkono Mheshimiwa William Ruto, na hapa ndio tutakuwa na tutaendelea kuwa hapo. Na wale ambao wamepewa nafasi ya kulinda chama, mlinde chama, mtengeneze chama chiwe na nguvu. Tukirudi chama iko na nguvu, tuendelee mbele.
God bless.
In that spirit of the Luo nation, that spirit of Luo nation is like we like speaking the truth. We like speaking the truth. We like living in peace with our brothers. We like inclusivity. We are against those who are trying to tear Kenya apart and speak the language of division and tribalism and ethnicity. Woe unto you! So, President, I urge you, even as we speak about unity, let us not kill political parties. Political parties are the foundation of democracy. Any arrangements we enter into don't kill political parties. In 1963, political parties were killed, and it took us 20 years to fight to revive political parties.
Tutaweza kuwa na maombi mafupi ambayo viongozi wa kidini wataweza wanasubiri. Tutaweza kukaribisha viongozi wetu wa kidini.
Lord, have mercy.
Basi nitapisha kanisa liweze kuendelea na shughuli zao.
Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit. They will rest from their labor, for the deeds will follow them. Therefore, trusting in God's abundant provision of grace and in his gift of righteousness through the person of Jesus Christ, we give the spirit of our brother Raila Odinga, here departed, into the everlasting arms of God to take him to himself while we commit his body to the ground.
Kitu ambacho kinanipatia motisha ni kwamba yale yote mafunzo alimpatia Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga imenipatia nguvu ya kwamba as I speak to you, I know I can face the world. Baba believed in me even when I doubted myself. Mwaka 2007 mwezi wa 5 mimi niliingia siasa wakati wa by-election kule Magarini. Baba aniliweka kwa bega lake na kunizungusha Magarini mzima. Before my people believed in me, he believed in me. Kwa bahati mbaya hatukufaulu. Disemba ilipofika mwaka huo nikamwambia baba sitamani tena mambo ya siasa. But baba told me don't give up. Go back to Magarini. Na akaja akasimama na mimi. Na nikashinda. La maajabu, the only dream I had as a young man then was to be the MP of Magarini to represent my people. But Raila had big dreams for me. He had bigger plans for me.
Kwa viongozi mbalimbali kanisa na familia, tafadhali.
The next one will be led by the children of the late. The next wreath will be laid by brothers and sisters The next will be laid by Mama Betty and Mama Susan, followed by His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. The next will be laid by His Excellency, the Deputy President, together with the spouse to the Deputy President, Dr. Kithure. Then let's have all CSs present, all cabinet secretaries present.
I would like to now say bye-bye to my brother, bye-bye my best friend, bye-bye my confidant, bye-bye my everything, my advisor. And I would want to ask God the Almighty to put your soul in peace, and please greet for us our people who went before you, my mother, Mary Odinga, my father Jaramogi, who went before us, and all our siblings who are there, and all the great leaders who are your friends, like Julius Nyerere. Greet them all for us. Thank you. May God take care of you, because you are a good man. You are a good man and a truthful man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
He stood for a lot of things. His spirit is unbogable. Raila suffered. He had a checkered career. But one thing, Raila never allowed the history to hold him prisoner. He never took his challenges as a life sentence. He stood up, walked, and moved further. We are here because Raila lived in this country. Mama Ida, you have spoken. Your speech was so deep and powerful. I can only request Kenyans, please listen to what Mama said. There's nobody who would be able to understand Mama better than Raila. She has told you what needed to be said. Nind Kigwok, Jacom.
Nikienda ofisini asubuhi, I remember it was about 6:40 or 6:45 there. Nikaona kwa simu yangu Oburu ameniandikia WhatsApp message akaniambia my brother is critically ill. Nikampigia Oburu, nikamuuliza, I thought we spoke to Baba and he was feeling okay. Imetokea nini? Akaniambia amepata information. So nikachukua simu yangu, nikapigia yule ambaye alikuwa ameenda na yeye. Akaniambia Baba is okay. Yeye pia hakuwa anajua. Nikamwambia hebu check. Nikachukua simu yangu nikapigia mwingine, akaniambia pia hajasikia. In a few minutes, like 10 minutes, Oburu akanipigia tena. Akaniambia inaonekana Baba ametuacha. He was not conclusive. So that's a few minutes after 7. After 2 minutes, Winnie akanipigia. Akaniambia, first I told her, please Winnie, don't tell me any bad news. But of course she said, the bad news have happened. My father is no more. And those were very, very difficult moments. Many commentators in the newspapers and in the media say this is a very big blow for William Ruto. Yes, it is. It is a very big blow. The nation of Kenya today is flowing with floods of tears of grief. The foundations of Kenya are shaken by the stomping footsteps of mourners. And the soul of our nation is aching because of the loss of a great hero of our nation, a man who has been made through fabric of struggle, a man who many fondly referred as the people's president, the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. We come here to honor him in a lot of respect because of his contribution to our nation. Na ndio sababu leo nataka niseme mambo machache.
Mimi na huyu kiongozi wetu Raila Odinga nilijuana na yeye wakati nilichaguliwa kama mbunge wa Eldoret North in 1997. I came to meet him in parliament. Baadaye tukawa na urafiki na ushirikiana, mpaka tukatengeneza ile ilikuwa inaitwa cooperation siku hizo, mpaka Raila akakuwa Secretary General wa KANU. Baadaye nikaungana na yeye wakati tulikuwa na mambo ya katiba ya taifa letu la Kenya. Tukashirikiana katika kutafuta katiba mpya ya Kenya. Mimi nikuwa mwenyekiti wa kamati ya bunge ya katiba baada yake. Na mambo yakaenda mpaka tukaunda chama cha ODM pamoja na ndugu yetu Raila Odinga akiwa ndio kiongozi wetu. Ndio nikashirikiana na yeye na nikajifunza kutoka kwake. I can confidently say, as Mama Aida has said, Raila Odinga was not just an engineer, he was a political engineer. And I can say here, among his many students in the class of political engineering was yours truly, William Ruto. And I am very proud today that Raila Amolo Odinga is being rested when one of his own students, a man he has mentored, is today the President of Kenya.
Our father was someone who believed in us as individuals. As many who have spoken ahead and those who will speak after will let you know. And that is why today we have friends from all over. Our father listened keenly to what we had to say individually, after which he helped us sharpen our ideas. He also helps us to think broadly and find solutions, and to work with others. As you can see through his life, that is what he did. He worked with others. And because of that, we will continue to work together and to work with others, because that was his legacy. Not only that, our father also taught us to love the entire country as well as the continent of Africa. Today I want to urge all of you who are here and those who are watching in the screens from wherever they might be. I want you to look within you and search for what makes you better and search for what makes you stronger. Because when we do that, we will honor what Baba would like us to be: better, stronger, sharper. So with that, and not so much, I want to thank you all, as well as Baba. Asante sana, Baba. Thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen.
I was with Raila throughout most of the time. Even when we left Fort Kenya, I was with him. We went to NDP together. And I remember in 97 when he came to Nakuru, myself and Honorable Ouda now, who used to be my youth, we went to Massey Ferguson and told them we wanted to test their Tinga. They gave us the Tinga. We went and got him as he was entering Nakuru and took him up to STEM Hotel with the Massey Ferguson Tinga. I have been there. In 1982, some of you don't know, you only see me in this siasa. I'm the fan of the first women who was said that I was with my brother as he was picked to go to detention. I was
forced by the society to be one of the first women exilees. I went living in Uganda, Tanzania, and ended up in Zimbabwe. When my brother was supposed to be taken back to detention in 1990, he was asked where he wanted to go. He said, I'm going to Norway to my sister. Raila became a refugee in Norway, staying with me, Ruth Odinga. I'm just saying this to show you that this was a stoic man. The family has suffered because he sacrificed himself. Some of you are looking here, you don't know what Mama Ida has gone through. I used to know, I stayed with her. Being alone without your husband for all those years, the 9 years, and you see people mentioning.
I want to assure Kenyans that as long as God gives us time on this earth, we will follow Baba's footsteps. Baba said, we stay together, and that is the last message that he left for us. And I do hope that we can all come together to be able to ensure that we'll fulfill the dreams and aspirations of our hero. Baba, I will miss you. The Maasai nation will miss you. You stood firm with us when we are fighting for our land rights. We will never forget that. When you go and you meet Olenti Mama, please say hello to him. When you meet all those Maasai leaders, Ole Sankale, Ole Tip Tip, including even Saitoti, please say hello to them and tell them that the current generation will keep the fire that you left burning, continuing burning.
Ni kuwarai wa Kenya na rais wetu William Ruto, vile muliketi na mheshimiwa baba mukasema Kenya ni kubwa kuliko mtu binafsi. Hapo ndio shikilia, na sisi tutashikilia hapo. Tushike nchi yetu, tuende mbele. Tusilete siasa ya furugu ya kikabila ya kugawanya wananchi. That is not what Baba wanted. Baba, even at the lowest in his political career, he preached peace.